They told you nuts are healthy, but did you know that some of them could actually make kidney disease worse? Especially for seniors with protein in their urine. Not all nuts are your friend. And if you're over 60, this could be the reason your kidney function keeps sliding and you don't even know it. Here's the truth. Most people think all nuts are good for you. They're natural, they're crunchy, they're packed with nutrients. But here's what no one tells you. If you're a senior dealing with proteinuria or already living with chronic kidney disease, eating the wrong kind of nuts could quietly push your kidneys closer to failure. No symptoms, no warning signs, just damage piling up. But here's the good news. There are a handful of nuts that do the exact opposite. They help, they protect your kidneys, they lower inflammation. Some even help reduce the protein spilling into your urine. So in this video, we're breaking down the 4 best nuts that support kidney health and the 4 that could slowly hurt you. A nut senior should consume. 1. Almonds. One of the best nuts you can include in your daily routine if you're a senior with kidney issues is almonds. Almonds are like little powerhouses for your bones, your heart, and even your brain. A quarter cup gives you about 97 milligrams of calcium, which might not sound like much, but over time, that adds up. When you're over 65, bone strength becomes a big deal. Fragile bones and fractures can change your life in an instant. And if you're also living with chronic kidney disease, CKD, your bones are even more at risk because damaged kidneys don't balance calcium and phosphorus properly. That makes getting calcium from the right sources even more important. Almonds are rich in magnesium too, which helps with muscle function, nerve signals, and overall bone health. They also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights inflammation, something that people with CKD often deal with every single day. The bonus? Almonds are packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind that help lower LDL or bad cholesterol. That's especially helpful because heart disease and kidney disease go hand in hand. If you've got one, your risk for the other goes way up. And let's not forget about fiber. Just 1 serving of almonds gives you around 3.5 grams of fiber, which helps move things along in your digestive system. That's something 4 out of 10 seniors struggle with: constipation. Plus, fiber can help stabilize blood sugar levels, which is a big win if you're managing diabetes alongside kidney issues. Here's something even more amazing. Researchers at Tufts University found that almonds, especially when eaten with their skins on, help protect brain cells from oxidative stress. That means they can help slow down cognitive decline, a fear many older adults have. Now, if you're a senior living with proteinuria, you may worry about protein from nuts like almonds adding pressure on your kidneys. But here's the thing. Almonds are relatively low in protein compared to other sources, and the quality of nutrients they provide outweighs the small amount of protein they contain. Just make sure to stick with a handful, about 15 to 20 almonds a day. Go for unsalted, dry roasted ones. Salt is a real enemy when it comes to kidney health, and roasted almonds without salt are your best bet. Oh, and chew them well, seriously. It sounds basic, but choking is a real risk for seniors, especially if you're dealing with dry mouth or dental issues. So, almonds aren't just a snack. They're like nature's multivitamin for seniors with kidney problems. They're helping your bones stay strong, protecting your heart, feeding your brain, and supporting your digestion, all without adding strain to your kidneys. Just be smart about portion size, go salt-free, and make sure they're easy to chew. 2. Walnut. One nut that stands out as both a brain and kidney supporter is the walnut. It's fascinating, really. Walnuts actually look like little brains, and they're packed with nutrients that nourish our most important organ. For seniors, especially those living with chronic kidney disease, CKD, cognitive health often becomes a growing concern. That's where walnuts come in. They're rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that plays a key role in reducing inflammation, not just in the brain but throughout the body, including the kidneys. That's critical for seniors dealing with proteinuria, which often indicates inflammation or damage in the kidney's filtering units. What's even more amazing is the research behind walnuts. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed just 1.5 ounces of walnuts a day for 8 weeks showed improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. For seniors facing the mental fog that can come with aging or kidney conditions, these little brain-shaped nuts offer real, measurable benefits. And walnuts don't stop there. They're also high in polyphenols and melatonin, two compounds that not only fight oxidative stress and neural inflammation, but also support better sleep, another area where many seniors struggle. Quality sleep is essential because poor sleep can worsen kidney function over time, increase blood pressure, and raise the risk of heart problems. Walnuts even support cardiovascular health by improving the flexibility of blood vessels, which is so important for kidney patients who often face higher risks of heart disease. For seniors with CKD, every small choice matters, and eating 7 to 9 walnut halves daily can be a simple but powerful step in the right direction. Just be mindful to choose unsalted walnuts, sodium is especially hard on the kidneys, and store them in the fridge to keep their natural oils fresh. And here's a gentle tip. Cracking walnuts by hand isn't just practical, it's therapeutic. It helps maintain fine motor skills, which naturally decline with age and can be further impacted by chronic illness. That small motion of cracking a walnut shell can help keep the hands and fingers active, an often overlooked benefit that ties right into everyday well-being. So if you or a loved one is managing proteinuria or chronic kidney disease, don't underestimate what nature's foods can do. Walnuts might be tiny, but they deliver big support where it matters most. If your heart feels heavy or your body tired, leave a simple dot in the comments. That dot will be our silent promise that we're not alone in this healing journey. Tonight, I'll be meditating for everyone who leaves one. Because healing starts the moment we stop pretending we're fine and start being seen. 3. Pistachios. These little green gems aren't just a tasty snack. They're a natural way to help regulate blood pressure, which is incredibly important for seniors with proteinuria and chronic kidney disease, CKD. High blood pressure is both a cause and a consequence of kidney damage, so every small step toward control really matters. Pistachios stand out because they offer an impressive 285 milligrams of potassium per serving, while being naturally low in sodium. That's a rare combination, and it's exactly what many seniors with CKD need, especially since they often have to limit sodium while carefully managing potassium levels to avoid overloading the kidneys. What's even more exciting is the effect pistachios can have on systolic blood pressure. Studies have shown that just a daily ounce, about 49 pistachios, can help lower systolic pressure by 3 to 5 points. That kind of result can rival the impact of certain medications, but without side effects. For older adults already juggling pills and prescriptions, adding a food-based support like this can feel like a small victory. But pistachios don't stop at heart and kidney benefits. They're also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that protect against age macular degeneration, one of the most common causes of vision loss in people over 60. And vision loss can be particularly hard on seniors with CKD, who may already struggle with mobility or independence. Another unique benefit of pistachios is the way they encourage mindful eating. Because they come in shells, eating them takes just a little more time and effort. That small pause between bites helps seniors naturally slow down and tune into their hunger cues. Research from the International Journal of Obesity even shows that this kind of mindful snacking can lead to better portion control and reduced calorie intake overall. For seniors managing their weight and blood sugar, especially the 1 in 4 living with both diabetes and kidney issues, that's a big deal. 1 ounce of pistachios gives about 3 grams of fiber, which helps with blood sugar control, digestion, and reducing inflammation in the body, including in the kidneys. The key here is to go for unsalted or lightly salted pistachios to avoid hidden sodium, which can sneak in and raise blood pressure, a dangerous cycle for anyone with kidney disease. Pistachios, when enjoyed in moderation, offer a crunchy, satisfying way to support kidney health, heart health, vision, and more. So, for our seniors out there battling proteinuria and CKD, adding pistachios to your diet isn't just a snack. It's an act of self-care that supports your health from multiple angles. Nuts seniors should avoid or limit. 1. Peanuts. Let's start with aflatoxins, a naturally occurring mold toxin often found in peanuts, especially if they're not stored properly. Seniors with chronic kidney disease already have weakened detoxification systems, meaning their bodies struggle to clear out toxins as efficiently as they once did. Aflatoxins can add even more pressure to an already burdened system, potentially harming liver function and increasing the risk of certain cancers. For an aging body already coping with proteinuria, a condition that signals kidney damage, This added toxin exposure can be more than just a mild concern. It can be dangerous. Another reason peanuts may do more harm than good lies in their fatty acid profile. They're very high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when not balanced by omega-3s, can trigger inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is a silent enemy of the kidneys, worsening damage over time and accelerating the progression of CKD. On top of that, for seniors already dealing with arthritis or heart conditions, peanuts can fuel joint pain and increase cardiovascular stress, two issues that already commonly coexist with kidney disease. Then there's the problem with vitamin K. While it's an essential vitamin, it can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin, which many seniors take for heart disease or stroke prevention. An unpredictable dose of vitamin K from peanuts can make it difficult for doctors to manage these medications safely, leading to complications that older adults with kidney disease simply can't afford. And it doesn't stop there. Many peanut products, especially commercial peanut butter, are loaded with added sodium and sugars. That's a serious red flag for seniors, since 63% of them already struggle with high blood pressure. Sodium and excess sugar intake can drive blood pressure even higher, putting more strain on the kidneys and hastening the decline of kidney function. So if you or someone you love is dealing with proteinuria or chronic kidney disease, it's time to reconsider peanuts as a daily snack. Thankfully, there are safer, more kidney-friendly alternatives, like almonds or walnuts, that offer beneficial fats without the inflammatory load or the added sodium. These choices support your heart, your brain, and most importantly, your kidneys, helping seniors live longer, healthier lives with fewer complications. It's not about fear, it's about making smarter swaps that truly support your health journey. 2. Cashews. Cashews are often praised for their creamy texture and sweet buttery taste, but what many people don't realize is that they're surprisingly high in carbohydrates, about 9 grams per ounce, and low in fiber. For seniors, this matters more than you might think. About 25% of older adults have diabetes, and nearly half are pre-diabetic. These numbers are even more concerning when paired with kidney disease, as uncontrolled blood sugar can damage the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys, accelerating the loss of function. Eating cashews can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar, putting seniors at greater risk of kidney complications. For someone trying to manage proteinuria, these blood sugar surges make the journey even harder. Another surprising risk with cashews is their shape and texture. Their smooth, curved surface might seem harmless, but for seniors who may have trouble chewing or swallowing, especially those on dialysis or with dry mouth caused by medications, cashews can pose a real choking hazard. That's something caregivers and family members need to be mindful of. And unfortunately, many commercial cashews are roasted, salted, and stripped of their natural nutrients during processing. Added sodium is particularly dangerous for those with CKD, chronic kidney disease, since too much sodium increases fluid retention and raises blood pressure, two major enemies of kidney health. So if you or someone you care about is living with chronic kidney disease or struggling with proteinuria, it may be time to rethink the cashews in the pantry. Better choices, like walnuts or almonds, offer more fiber, fewer carbs, and less sodium, while still delivering healthy fats that nourish the heart and support brain health. These swaps may seem small, but they can make a big difference in protecting kidney function and improving quality of life. Every bite matters when you're fighting to stay healthy, and making informed choices today could help keep your kidneys working better tomorrow. 3. Brazil nuts. Let's discuss Brazil nuts and why they're a complex choice for seniors, especially those with kidney disease. The main concern with Brazil nuts is their exceptionally high selenium content. Selenium is an essential mineral, but in large amounts, it can be toxic and cause a condition called selenosis. Just one Brazil nut can contain up to 96 micrograms of selenium. The recommended daily intake for adults is only 55 micrograms. That means just one nut already exceeds the daily value. For seniors, the risks of selenium toxicity are even more serious. In an aging body, excess selenium can lead to fatigue, nausea, hair loss, and brittle nails. But the biggest danger lies in how it impacts the cardiovascular system. Too much selenium can contribute to heart problems and irregular heartbeats, issues that frequently overlap with chronic kidney disease. For someone whose kidney function is already declining, the body's ability to eliminate excess minerals is impaired. This means that the selenium from Brazil nuts builds up faster, creating a toxic load that is harder to clear. When a senior is trying to manage proteinuria and protect their heart, a high intake of this specific nut can be a major setback. Another problem with Brazil nuts is their fat content. They are high in saturated fat, which can raise bad cholesterol and increase the risk of cardiovascular complications. Since heart disease is the leading cause of death for people with CKD, any food that adds unnecessary strain to the heart should be approached with caution. The third concern is that many commercial Brazil nuts are heavily salted during the roasting process. Excess sodium is a direct enemy of the kidneys, causing fluid retention and high blood pressure. For seniors, even a small spike in blood pressure can be enough to hasten kidney decline. The last point is their texture and size. Like macadamia nuts, they pose a choking risk for seniors with swallowing difficulties or dry mouth. It's a simple, yet critical safety concern that family members and caregivers need to be aware of. So, if you're caring for an older adult with kidney concerns, it's wise to avoid Brazil nuts entirely. Instead, focus on safer alternatives like almonds or walnuts, which provide kidney-friendly nutrients and healthy fats without the dangerously high selenium dose or the associated risks. These simple food choices can make a huge difference in protecting kidney function and improving a senior's overall health and quality of life. When it comes to health maintenance, especially for older adults facing increased protein, every little bit in the diet can make a big difference. The 3 good nuts you just learned about not only help reduce inflammation, balance blood pressure, but also support the natural filtering function of the protective panel, a gentle adjustment that herbal medicine sometimes cannot do. On the other hand, the 3 bad nuts can silently make the situation worse, only increasing creatinine and increasing protein without you even realizing it. So remember that eating right is not just about avoiding the bad, but also about nurturing the good. Make every meal a natural medicine, carefully choose smart nuts, drink enough water, and always listen to your body. Because sometimes it is the small changes, but all the reductions that help you control disease maintenance, maintain stable health, and live healthier every day. If you want to know more about natural protein protection and reduction products, follow this channel, where I share little tips to help you protect your health, live long.